Hi everyone, welcome back. Today, I'm taking you along on an epic road trip we took recently. We packed up the car and headed out from the Kanto area with our ultimate destination being beautiful Fukui Prefecture, which is located in the Hokuriku region of Japan, right along the thinnest coast of the Sea of Japan. To get there, we took the highway road, driving all the way through Gunma, Nagano, Niigata, Toyama, and Ishikawa. To make the long drive even more fun, we made sure to stop at the service areas and parking areas along the way to collect memorial stamps. Right in the middle of our drive, we pulled into Arisomi service area in Toyama Prefecture to grab a quick lunch. We decided to try our famous local specialty, Toyama Black Ramen. When the bowl came out, I was amazed by how dark the soup looked. It was the exact color of pure dark soy sauce. At first, I honestly thought it might have an overpowering, harshly salty taste. But when we took our first sip, we were so pleasantly surprised. It wasn't too salty at all. Instead, it had this wonderful rich aroma, and the flavor was beautifully balanced and delicious. It was a perfect comforting meal to fill us up for the rest of our road trip. And finally, after a long wonderful journey, we reached our destination here in Fukui. We were so tired from the intense heat of the day, so we headed straight to our hotel to check in and unwind. The hotel had a very casual lounge area where we could completely relax. There, they were serving a famous local Fukui sake called Ippongi. It turns out Ippongi has a fascinating history. His name comes from a Zen phrase meaning ultimate truth, and it was originally brewed for the local samurai lords. It's famous for its clean, crisp dryness because it's brewed using pure melted snow water from the mountains. Sitting that comfortable casual spot and sipping that beautifully cold, refreshing sake was the absolute perfect reward after spending hours on the hot road. But the night didn't end there. In Japan, there's a wonderful tradition of having salty ramen noodles after drinking alcohol. So we headed down to the hotel restaurant for a late night bowl of yonakisoba. It was the ultimate comforting savory treat after the sake, and it wrapped up our long travel day perfectly. With our hearts and stomachs completely full, we finally went to sleep, excited for what the next day would bring. The next morning, we woke up feeling completely refreshed and ready for an incredibly special breakfast. Why was it so special? Because it was packed entirely with Fukui's most famous local specialties. First up, we had a beautiful kaisendon, loaded with incredibly fresh local seafood right from the Sea of Japan. Alongside it, we enjoyed oroshi soba, chilled buckwheat noodles topped with refreshing slightly spicy grated daikon radish. It's a classic dish that even the legendary Emperor Showa fell in love with when he visited Fukui. We also got to try sauce katsu, Fukui's ultimate soul food. Unlike regular katsu, these thin crispy cutlets are dipped in a wonderful sweet and sour sauce that is absolutely addictive. And we couldn't miss out on atsage. Fukui actually consumes more deep-fried tofu than anywhere else in Japan, and this thick juicy piece completely showed us why. But the real gem on the table was the goma tofu, a delicate sesame tofu made using the traditional recipe from the area's famous temple. It was incredibly smooth, rich, and had a wonderfully deep flavor. Tasting all these iconic flavors at once was such a fun, delicious way to start our day. With our stomachs completely full, we are ready to head out and explore. We drove to the historic Fukui Castle ruins, and I was really surprised to find that the Fukui Prefectural Government Building and the police headquarters are built right inside the castle's original inner Honmaru, surrounded by the old moats. While exploring, we also came across some beautiful lotus flowers blooming there. We really enjoyed seeing them. Right nearby stands the impressive sculpture of Yuki Hideyasu. He was the second son of Tokugawa Ieyasu, and the key figure who built Fukui Castle, officially founding the Fukui domain. We also passed the construction area where they are rebuilding a Yagura Castle turret. They were collecting donations for the project, and the sign mentioned that donors receive original goods. I decided to donate 1,000 yen to support the reconstruction, and I received a lovely commemorative towel as a wonderful thank you gift. Next, we walked up to the Tenshu, the historic main keep foundation, to see the view from the very top. Even though the original buildings are no longer standing there, seeing the massive Soseki foundation stones up close was absolutely amazing, and the view across the grounds was incredible. After climbing down from the Tenshu area, we wrapped up our exploration by heading over to see the grand Yamazato-guchi Mon Gate and the beautiful historic Omokabashi Bridge. Walking across it felt like stepping right back in time. Next up, we traveled over to Maruoka Castle. I was incredibly excited for this stop because it features a rare Genzon Tenshu, one of the few remaining original castle keeps left in Japan, packed with centuries of history. I really wanted to see it up close, but unfortunately, when we arrived, it was closed. It was such a disappointment not being able to go inside. But seeing its historic silhouette from the outside still gave us a deep appreciation for its incredible legacy. In the end, we wrapped up our journey by heading to Tojimbo, designated as a National Natural Monument. This place is absolutely breathtaking. What makes Tojimbo so special is that it is considered one of only 3 places in the world with such massive volcanic rock columns, alongside Mount Kumgam in North Korea and the western coast of Norway in Scandinavia. But unlike those other 2 spots, where it's very difficult to get close to the cliffs, here at Tojimbo, you can actually walk right up to the edge and see these huge dramatic rocks right before your eyes. On top of that, everyone in Japan recognizes these iconic cliffs from famous TV dramas like Kayo Suspense Gekijo. Standing there and seeing the real Tojimbo with my own eyes was absolutely amazing, and it was the ultimate unforgettable way to end our exploration of Fukui. Thank you so much for watching part 1 of our road trip, but our travel adventures don't end here. There's a whole second part of this journey coming up next. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe so you don't miss video 2. See you in the next one, and happy travels!